Ooh, 7 boys. Kind of strange today. I have an arty replay that I want to put on YouTube. For no particular reason other than I think it's just like living proof that this class shouldn't be in the game at all. Like I don't want I don't want a YouTube channel that's just devolving into like arty whining or whatever, but at the same time, like for whatever reason I had several arty games the last couple days, and this just kind of reinforced my opinion that this class is really not good for the game and it doesn't help anything that it's in the game. So I platooned with Bond. He hopped on the other day and this was one of our last games. And anyway, yeah, so in the M53-55, I have 2 marks. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But anyway, yeah, I started off Mountain Pass just looking at the middle. There's almost always somebody spotted here. And I don't really want to go for this light tank because it'll take me another minute to aim, and I feel like he'll be not really worth it by the time I get aimed. So this M4 Rev looks like a pretty good target. I aim kind of at his backside because I feel like he's gonna, if anything, go backwards because he just got lit and shot. So anyway, I spook him a little bit, but I still hit him for 803 on a miss by like 4 meters. Feels balanced, man. So they have like everything in their mom gets spotted like right at their base. Even their top tier heavy gets spotted. One of the two anyway, so that's interesting. I think I'm gonna like speed up the reloads because like ain't nobody got time for watching arty reload. So anyway, aiming at this little Swedish TD, and well, we're just gonna one-shot him because, you know, why not? Anyway, game's going pretty well for us so far. We've taken no damage because arty. Just looking for who we're gonna shoot next. This ISU looks pretty in the open, and I'm completely free to just talk shit about this class in chat because I have all the time in the world. So Bond says he's gonna shoot this guy. Not on my watch. It's mine. All my damage. Somehow I pen him because typically you don't hit somebody for 1,000 on a direct hit. You typically hit people with arty for more when you miss them than you do when you hit them, which I think is kind of interesting. So aiming at this river road now. These boys, like, I just don't even know. I don't know like why they're not poking. Like I think at some point I actually looked down there in arty view. Yeah. I'm like seeing, are they all low health or what? But there are some people down there that have HP and they're not spotting. I feel like a typical arty player whining at the team because they're the ones not doing the work. Yeah, sure. But anyway, I could be going for the E75 right now. I choose not to though, and turns out to be worth it because this TD is camping too hard over there, and I just need to put an end to his shenanigans. So yeah, this game's going pretty well so far. Mountain Pass, one of those games where it's like, if you camp, you're just gonna get artied, which is like one of the only times that ever works out in this game. So yeah, not a whole lot interesting other than some one-shots and some well-balanced mechanic. Oh, I forgot to speed it up during the reloads. But anyway, so yeah, just chilling, just farming damage from the back of the map. Nothing wrong with this comrade. Let's just hit this guy for half his health because, you know, he doesn't deserve to have that armor. Like, nobody can pen him, but it doesn't matter when you have this retarded HE gun. Oh yeah, 914, what do you think you're doing trying to play hull down, buddy boy? Yeah, so this is a pretty good game. Oh, here, let me speed it up. But it's not over yet, so I think this E5 actually YOLOs the KV3, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping to finish this guy off in a dynamic fashion. Yeah. And see how greedy arty play is? You just don't want to shoot stuff if it doesn't have like 1,000 HP. Like, I'm going for a very difficult shot, admittedly a difficult shot, on this T28. So I'm not fully aimed, but I'm going to take the shot in a second anyway, because this little TD's coming in here. And check this out. Okay, so he dies, but I was just about to take the shot anyway. So I took the shot, and look, did you see that? I aimed, so here, let me put this in fixed aim. I aimed like right there, because I slightly moved, and I hit right there. That's crazy. Arty's inaccurate, man. Anyway, so around this time we realized the email's AFK, so Yeah, Bond says it in chat, so I was like, yeah, you know what, he is. We were on TeamSpeak, but his mic wasn't working, or... No, wait, he said he got drunk and lost it, so... Anyway, there's that. So here's the last part of the game here. The Email 2 is not AFK, actually. He's just being retarded. So I'm not going to get anything else out of this game, I don't think. The Artie turns out to be down in the corner. Kind of close to us, actually. I think he took the ice road when nobody was there. So, anyway, yep, that's it. Gonna just cut it short here. I got one more replay. Yeah, this dude, nice shooting Artie. Yeah, 100% skill. Anyway, got another replay with M53 or something. No, it's GW Tiger P. Super OP tank, Kappa. But anyway, yeah, so I'll get that one going here. So here we are on our second game, this time in the GW Tiger P. Platooning with Chaucer this time, and Gangstar. Gangstar is working on some light tank missions, and Chaucer is grinding the 12254. Actually, funny fact, not to take, like, too much credit or whatever, but I helped Gangstar get one of his light tank missions because I one-shot an M103 with this thing, actually. That was, like, one game before this happened, so, you know. I mean, this thing's inaccurate and all. The funny thing is, you could almost call when this thing hits. It seems fairly accurate for such a big derpy artillery. I feel like I hit with this thing more than I do the other thing, the M53. And I even said at the beginning of this game, it's gonna be either the M103 or the Defender that I hit, and it's the M103. So I have AP loaded just for lulz. That's why I've been playing Artie lately, just because I wanna, you know, click some kids. As I've been clicked lately. And yeah, I'll speed it up again because this thing's like super slow. I actually think since I've been getting so much luck with this thing lately, I might try and 3-mark it before they nerf Artie. Oh man, that's gonna be a glorious day. Both the 3-mark and the day of the patch that nerfs Artie. Those are gonna be some dank frickin' times. So, aiming at this Defender now. Feels good to shoot these things. I have almost no remorse. Like, I still feel bad because it's Artie, but I almost don't feel bad shooting these things because they're so freaking retarded with the armor. So, yep, just not pen him for 1,000. Why not? Why not? Gangstar's racking up that dank spotting. It seems like this thing not only is quite accurate when it's aimed, but I've actually had quite a few shots that I've hit unaimed. Like, I don't understand why. You'd think it'd get, like, insanely, like, particularly inaccurate because it's such a huge caliber or whatnot. But no, I guess not. This T-30 is actually going to be a bit of a problem. He's not going to go on the front side of the house, so I don't think I get a shot on this guy anytime soon. Maybe I do, but I can't remember. I don't think I do. So I decide to, or I think about going for the Defender, but he's also behind a house. And, just looking at the map right now, we don't really have any advantages because we just have so many TDs. Like, I know we only have 4, but and they have 6, but at the same time, they've taken positions that are just better than ours. Like, they have H1, we don't. They have the city, we don't, and we're just kind of chilling, waiting for them to make mistakes. So the T-30, if you notice that, hits Gangstar on the move, which I think is kind of funny. My shot misses, which is a bit unfortunate. I could say I didn't aim it very well, but then again, aiming doesn't really mean a whole lot. Not only with Artie because the splash is so big, but even in World of Tanks. I put up a video, well, today, but I don't know when I'll put this on YouTube, about a Panther shot I had where I just spun the entire tank and hit a hull down Artie or something. It's like, accuracy in World of Tanks is just such a useless statistic. Like, you can just hit any shot you want. Now this is pretty obviously going to be a loss. It's 1-9, but I just showed this replay because keep in mind I've hit 2 shots this game and I have 2,600 damage, and I'm gonna hit this E5. I think he's gonna try and come down this road once this T-30 loses. Yeah, there he goes. He gets hit by Artie. You know, he's just right next to a building and all. But anyway, yeah. So here's the shot on this guy. 939, no problem, comrade. You know, already hitting those dank shots, carrying the team. And again, 3 shots that did damage fired this game, 3.6k damage. Unreal. And I've been shooting over buildings, I've been not moving that much during shots. If I had stayed in my same position, I probably could have hit all of the shots I fired this game. You know, just unreal. Unreal that this has been in the game for 6 years, or 5 years, or whatever it is. I used to like artillery. I used to think it was like valid for the game or whatever, but I didn't really try. I was kind of like a, not to like make fun of the half the server population, but I was kind of a play for funner, you know? And I got to a point where I was like, I have a lot of battles in this game. I'd be silly if I didn't like try a little bit. And so I started trying, and I realized that whenever I tried hard, I got punished by artillery. And that made me really hate the mechanic. And I guess me playing it now is just my way of sort of getting back at it. So anyway, this is kind of an interesting part of the replay. I still have like 20 seconds on reload. So I go into this little cubby hole that's conveniently here for Artie. And so this Chi-Ri shoots me twice. I think he hits me one more time. No, he just completely misses. And let me pull this out. Yeah. So that's interesting. That's how I got another like 100 damage. And so this Chi-Ri comes out. And yeah, no problem, comrade. No problem. Yeah, so that's it. That's the GW Tiger P game. I ended with as much damage as you see on the screen, so a little under 5k. But again, 5k, and I only, with like 100 ram damage, I only hit 4 shots that game that did damage. That's unreal. For a class that sits in the back of the map, takes no initiative, and really is just farming damage. It's unreal that this thing has been in the game for so long. And it's, you know, it feels really good that it's getting nerfed. I think what they could have done better is just remove the whole stun thing. Like, just give Artie more accuracy, give Artie a lot less damage. You know, make CGCs, well, first of all, HE should never pen. I don't think HE should ever have a pen mechanic, but it would only splash at like 5 to 6 meters. CGCs would have like a 20-second reload tops, and they do like 400, 500 damage tops, something like that. But they'd be fairly accurate, although the shell travel time would still be fairly long. So you can actually hit stationary targets and not moving targets like you saw in those little spoiler videos I threw together. But anyway, enough of my ranting about artillery. Hopefully this has given some sort of example as to why I think this nerf is coming. But anyway, yeah, I will see you on the next vids, guys.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!